Alright, so this is a review on Ask My Brother. I don't know if it's an album or a mixtape, but it's from Ambush Buzzworl. Um, which is interesting because I just clocked A and B, Ask My Brother, Ambush, first three letters of. Very interesting. But anyway, the artwork is of he's there sitting down, right, in a chair. I believe that's a speaker that he's next to, or maybe it's not speaker. I don't know. But the background is yellow, but he's wearing like a black clothing. I don't know what sneakers there are. Don't know why I call them sneakers. Man, ain't in America and shit. Don't know what trainers they are, but they're white. But yeah, so I like the idea and the concept of Ask My Brother, because you know when you got a brother, yeah, and you got an older brother, especially, it's like you're gonna have that notion of ask my brother, innit? Ask my brother, ask my brother. Do you know what I mean? Like you have that sense of pride. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But anyway, you got so the tracks. Like I said, there are 15 tracks. I didn't even say that, but yeah, there are 15 tracks. Then there's the first one is A and B in trill. Then there's started featuring DEE and RA. Then there's Casino. Then there's City Event featuring Gigs. Then there's How I Feel. Then there's EastEnders. Then there's Kill It. Then there's Been On It featuring Prezi Pros. Then there's Bit More. Then it's Me. Then it's Free Rowdy Skit. Then there's Mass on Sunday featuring Gigs. This nigga has got 2 features with Hollow Man. I have to give you a round of applause. But anyway, then there's the song Side Bitch. Then the song Winners featuring C-Biz and H Moneyda. Then there's Tommy Shelby, which is the out drill. Interesting how he has the intro and outro. That's clever. That's clever. So yeah, the reason why I give a round of applause for him to get 2 features with Gigs is because, from my perspective, I'm like, Gigs ain't that accessible, is he? He doesn't really, as much as he does do features, don't get me wrong, it's like, how many features is he really on with the current generation coming up? Do you see what I mean? I don't see it. This is the first time I've seen him on 2 features. And I guess, yeah, you would expect, like, if you seen my review on Jamie's album, cool, like, he's a feature there, but come on, if you know about Jamie, you already know that he works with Gigs on a regular basis. So that's a minor thing. But for Ambush, it's like, raw. Like, how the fuck did he pull that off? And he's got DEE on his thing. So that lets me know that this guy is not playing about when it comes to his music. Like, he's not playing about. He's making the world known that he's making the world and the scene known that he's here to fucking stay. Yeah? Ain't no trials and tribulations gonna fuck up his situation. That's what that tells me. That tells me that he's fucking serious about. Because you know how there's some MCs or some rappers or some artists, they come into the music scene, do their thing, and then they fuck off. Alright, cool, that's your agenda, that's cool. But for me, if you're here to stay, you do certain things that make you feel established, if that makes sense. Like, and I'm not dissing anyone that does that where they be able to do their thing and then fuck off. Because you can do what the fuck you want, it's your life. But yeah, it's just interesting. It's really interesting. There's only a couple of features on it that I'm not really familiar with, like Prezi Pros and H Money Doll, but That's the great thing about music or albums or projects or whatever. It's like you get introduced to certain artists, and if you like you hear certain things that you like, you can follow true with whatever their career path is going on, which is interesting. All right, so yeah, so I feel like this album or project was definitely interesting. That I'll say much. But as usual, I'm gonna take one song. If it's in context or out of context, it is what it is. And the song I'm gonna do is EastEnders, and that's mainly because. Oh yeah, by the way, when DWE was on, when I first played DWE feature, don't think I was don't think I wasn't reloading it. And there's another track, yeah. It's only because when it comes to DWE, whenever he does these things, he does these infamous ad libs. You know you're joining in, and you know you're reloading it. He's the reload king. Get me? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's one track. I think it's Casino. Where, because when I saw the features, right, and I saw Giggles on it, I thought, I wonder how this is gonna like sound, right? And then I heard the rhythm for, I think it's Casino, and I'm thinking, boom, this is the song that like obviously I have to explain the story first, yeah, because you're thinking if you look at the track list, you would know that Gigs ain't on the Casino track. I was doing something. I was listening to the album or the project, or whatever, and it was in my it was in my pocket. So, and I had the headphones on, and I'm gonna burp in a minute. You know why I burp? Because I fucking enjoy the music. Anyway, I'm gonna say, so I don't give a fuck if you find it disgusting. We're fucking human beings, and we have to burp now and again when you need to. All right. So yeah, I listened to it, and I think, alright, cool. This rhythm sounded like Gigs would body this, like he would fucking body this. Turns out he wasn't on that track. Cool, doesn't matter. He ended up being on the next one anyway. But anyway, like I said, if I take one song out of context or in context, it is what it is, and that's going to be EastEnders. And I like the way he called this one EastEnders, because EastEnders, there's so much like drama going on with, people in EastEnders in terms of relationship dramas and all stuff there, and that's more or less what this track was about. It's like, and it reminded me of Shiro's story as well. Go watch that. Get me, big up Rap Man. And it's interesting because you know what's mad? It's the fact that some men them would literally fight and kill someone over a fucking girl that sooner or later, when they end up in jail, they move on to the next guy. And even if they don't end up in jail, they're still going to move on to the next guy sooner or later. It is what it is. If you understand the nature of women, you will understand that you ain't got to fight over no girl. Because when your time is done, your time is done. When it's your turn, it's your turn. That's how it goes. You understand? Is what it is. Accept the truth. Accept the reality. Yeah? And then plus the other thing is, it's dealing with your problems and reacting. Because what tends to happen is some people, yeah, especially some guys, is they tend to react of emotion instead of reacting logically, and that's when I end up in a situation. Because it's like, alright, well, your friend end up linking your ex or one of your exes, and now you feel a way by it, instead of being like, you know what, my time with her's done anyway. You know what I mean? It don't mean to say it don't mean anything. Unless you still want to fuck her and do your thing. or unless you're fucking her at the same time. But, you know, bros before hoes. You can fucking run train on her if you want to with your friend. You ain't gotta, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't gotta, like, listen, I'm not even gonna like give ideas because I don't want you to think that I have this ideology of how a man should be when it comes to women and stuff like that, other than just the fact of you got to man up, yeah? You got to man up. When it comes to women in general and life in general, you have to man up. There's no reaction of emotions, yeah? So what I recommend is if you click the link in the description box below, which says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust, you will get access to online courses such as roles and relationships. In that course right there, that's where you're going to learn how to develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male. Now watch this. In that course as well, you learn exactly how dating and relationships actually work. The bonus is you will learn also the traits of how women are. So you will have an idea of the nature of women. So you won't have to put yourself in a position where you fuck up your life over a woman. Do you understand? Or fuck up your life. You see what I mean? It just don't make no sense. But anyway, I'm going to give this mixtape or album, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I just wish, the reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 is mainly because I genuinely believe Gigs should be on one of the other tracks. Even though he does his thing on City Events and what's the other one? Mass on Sunday, I genuinely believe, I think on the Casino song, he should definitely be on that. So if there's going to be a remix, he definitely has to jump on that remix. Like, that beat, that rhythm is made for him. Like, you know when you listen to music, right? And you turn on music. You turn you listen to the instrumental from the beginning. Like the first 30 seconds. You could, whether there's no artist, whether you hear the artist or not, yeah? Whether it's a feature of Gigs or not. Like, you can tell who would really fit on that rhythm. Do you see what I mean? And I just feel like he would fit on that rhythm like fucking nicely. It is what it is. I don't know. He's just got that. I don't know what it is. He just fits that rhythm nicely for me. If he was to jump on that rhythm. If not, cool. Don't matter. There's 2 features on the mixtape or the album. So like I did earlier, a round of applause. Because, give me. Ambush is going to have a buzzing career. Pun intended. That was a weak pun, but you get it. But anyway, the link to the album or the products is in the description box below. So go stream that, go stream that, go stream that. And if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss on the videos, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.